and let yourself fall. My name is Jake, and I am a Boise native. I'm 23 years old, so I'm no longer a Ninja Turtle, but I still like the stars, and I'm still fascinated by space. And the notion of beyond drove me to become a computer scientist and a first in family college graduate. And among a crowd like this, I'm a very average guy, but I found amazing opportunity at Boise State through technical education. And in 37 days, I'm going to board NASA's reduced gravity aircraft for the second time in my life with a team of undergraduates from Boise State, and we're going to conduct research that aligns with NASA's mission in a weightless environment. For the past couple of years, we've been trying to convince NASA to let us do a bone cell study in microgravity. In December, they finally said yes, so come June, NASA's going to take us into the sky to do science. But to be clear up front, we're not astronauts, and we're not going to space, and we're not going to even leave the Earth's atmosphere. For one, that's really expensive, and you have to be dang tough to be an astronaut. Microgravity can be achieved on Earth around the commercial airliner altitude. So we're going to get in a plane, load our experiment, and take off over the Gulf of Mexico. The plane's going to mimic a 10,000-foot roller coaster in the sky. We're going to go up and down about 30 times and try not to throw up. On each incline, the flight crew experiences twice their normal Earth weight. So for about 30 seconds, you get sucked to the floor. Your face feels a little funny, among other things. And then the plane noses over, and on a 10,000-foot fall, the flight crew experiences a period of weightlessness. This is an incredible feeling. I can't explain on stage, but I think Andrew's face does just fine. So, real astronauts on the space station can spend 6 months in orbit, lose about 2% of the bone mass each month. So, in one mission, that's 10% of bone mass gone, and that's a big problem for human spaceflight. But it comes right back down to Earth because like 39 million Americans have osteoporosis or a reduced bone mass as a result of an imbalance in bone growth. And the term is bone remodeling. So, where are we at? So it's a combination of your healthy diet, of course, and your everyday Earth activities in Earth gravity that keeps your bone remodeling in a healthy equilibrium. And the process of, unbalanced bone remodeling is a huge, complex problem. We're not looking to solve it directly, but we want to contribute a preliminary data source that could help guide future research in preventative bone loss treatment. And when I met our biologist 2 years ago, I also thought, how the heck would we do that? And this is what we came up with. This is our first functional prototype. And we've coined this device as a ratiometric fluorometer, and it measures changes in intracellular calcium ion concentration. If you're interested in that, we're going to have to talk about details over coffee because we don't have time. And we should all go to coffee anyway. And as a side note, this is my favorite cup at the Flying M. Back to it. Computer science, electrical engineering, biology, chemistry, mechanical engineering. Our Boise State team is multidisciplinary because advances in science and technology like this always occur at the intersection of disciplines. And aside from this array of perspectives, this project's required 2 years of hard work, 189 pages of technical writing, 3 major design revisions, a proposal rejected, and like anything worthwhile, persistence. So this experiment looks at dual fluorescence emission wavelengths of cell cultures. So in other words, we're going to bring back to Boise a very expensive glow-in-the-dark NASA souvenir. So, Idaho astronaut Barbara Morgan shows us these NASA doors and how to fit through them. We're really, really lucky to work with her, but also outstanding faculty at Boise State, so Doctors Hay and Miller and Oxford and Glass, thank you very much. In June, we're going to be at Johnson Space Center. We want to beam the whole experience back to Boise, so follow us and let your kids ask questions. We want to interact and try to educate the community during our flight week. And I think every kid needs to hear this in Idaho before high school. You can become a CEO and make money. You can become an artist and speak soul. You can drink coffee and become a Flying M regular. But if you want to fly like Superman, you become a scientist.